Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Uploading visuals, sir.
His feedback in the middle of the date was, I'm having an okay time, but I think I have a better time if I knew who you were. Can you just be real?
Wow.
Woman got humbled by her blind date for being fake, and she learned the problem with modern dating. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. The inevitable is happening. A dating market correction. Dating apps took the world by storm, and as time went on, the results of humanity using this dating technology became clear. And of course, we scoured the internet for some of that dating foolishness, and this clip caught our attention.
But we have a problem here that I would love for us to discuss. And that problem, I think we can all agree, is that modern dating is pretty horrible right now.
Yeah.
It's apparent that men and women both agree that the dating market sucks. It's interesting to see the conversations that are taking place surrounding this topic. Women are looking for ways to get what they want. They know they can all day long. But what does it take to get a man to commit? How do you spark his interest to see you more than punani? How do you prevent this guy from ghosting you? These ladies give good insight into the problem with modern dating, and the Asian woman tells an interesting story that we are highlighting today. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do, because we shit.
I was in a totally different place. I was by the rules. I had very gendered stereotypes and rules in my head. If someone didn't text me back within 2 days, I'm like, see you later. It was very if X, then Y for me. And I was just plugging in the formula, and I wasn't able to get to a place of deep connection. I was a really good dater. I had a beautiful profile. Trust me, I spent hours on my profile. I was getting the matches that I was looking for, but my dates wouldn't last past like the second date, if even that. But until this time on our podcast, I went on a blind date with someone, and we had to do a post-date interview, and he called me out so hard. He was like, "You're fine on a date, you're entertaining, but I didn't understand you as a human being. Like, I didn't understand who you were." And I love that he called me out, because he said that I did the normal date talk. I was the entertainer. I did everything that was just not me. And his feedback in the middle of the date was, I'm having an okay time, but I think I have a better time if I knew who you were. Can you just be real?
Wow.
And it brought me back down to earth. It was such a grounding comment.
If you listen to what she's saying, you get this impression that she approached everything like a college student trying to get an A. She studied everything you need to do to appear more attractive to the opposite sex. What clothes to wear, perfect dating profile. She probably had a professional photographer take her pictures. Studied what to say on a date, what not to say on a date. If this was a college assignment, she would definitely get an A+. But that's not how it works. I've said it many times on this channel. Attraction is not a choice. However, there are things that human beings universally find attractive. This is an average looking woman that was looking for a serious relationship at the time, because she is in a relationship now. But the point that I want to make is that on the dating apps, it's the top 10, top 20% of men that get all the matches. So her being ghosted by Chad and Tyrone is not a surprise, because these guys are most likely looking to, and she was not. Plus, your dating profile pictures might not look the way you look in real life. Just saying. Now, respect to the guy for calling her out. That's nice. But the kicker is her saying that it grounded her. This means she was feeling herself. An average looking woman getting all of that attention on these apps. She said it. I'm getting the matches that I want. She's going on multiple dates, and she said she was a great dater. This is a major reason why dating sucks these days. Average looking women getting an abundance of attention from men of all classes all over the world. This made women not only delusional, but also numb to the dating experience. Check this out.
Yeah, I love that this person you went on a date with called you out on that, Yue, because I think we all have our first date stories that we would tell. And yeah, I could probably count, I mean, I don't know their names now, but there were probably like 20 dates I went on that were the exact same, almost like Mad Libs, like fill in slightly different words or like transitions between us sharing stories, but the exact same flow, the exact same drink, sometimes even the same place. And how are you supposed to actually get to know somebody and let somebody get to know you when you're just running on autopilot?
Do you understand why you have professional daters? Women taking advantage of men on these dating apps. Foodie calls. Women get asked out all the time on these dating apps. This is the paradox of choice. A woman's mentality changes because she's just one swipe away from getting another date. Your words don't have an impact because she has heard them many times before. She's not impressed by this fancy restaurant because she's been there many times before. Average looking women looking for perfection while they are not even close to perfection. The paradox of choice leads to unhappiness. Check this out.
And that's why dating is so miserable. And that's why, to go back to like, why do we feel like it sucks so bad? It's because you're doing the same thing over and over again, not getting the results you're looking for. It's compounding to believe that there's something fundamentally wrong with you, eats at your self-esteem. Like, all this goes way further than just having a fun date. You know, it's crazy. For whatever
exactly.
reason. It is the magnitude, because I think also, like, if you get ghosted once, you can write it off. It's not that big a deal. But then when it keeps compounding, I remember, you know, just going on back-to-back dates, going on like multiple dates a week. And if all of them don't work out, it really feeds into like what we call dating trauma, because it starts to wear on you and your soul. And we're putting so much power into these people, but it's also only natural that it's going to feel like you're the common denominator when it just keeps happening to you.
Do you see the problem here? The dating apps don't provide the essential information that people need to build a deeper connection. However, it's because of dating apps she's able to go on multiple dates back to back. So on one hand, these dating apps are successful when it comes to getting women dates. But when it's showtime, these dates don't transition into a deeper connection. So we cannot blame these dating apps for that. You were selected based on a dating profile. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So yes, if you have the same problem with everyone, chances are high you are the problem. And that's why it's inevitable that a dating market correction is taking place. Because at the end of the day, people don't want to be alone. Most people are not built to be lonely. You will see more women changing that tune when it comes to dating, because at this moment, 50% is single. Passport bros are making noise. Men that are opting out are the silent assassins. A lot of these women run into the pump and dumpers, refusing to commit. Welcome to reality, ladies. Quality is more important than quantity.
And so where I am today is that I realize it's not about winning people over. It's not about being the most liked or the most popular. It's about creating the love life that works for you, and that may not work for other people or your predecessors, and that is okay. And sometimes it takes going through a lot of people or a lot of experiences to get to this place. And guess what? This is not the final resting place either. We just keep learning and evolving, even in a partnership.
Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.